Renowned for their beautiful culture, their art of brass and ivory, the Edos are quite a crafty bunch. And the Benin Kingdom is one of the most or best known amongst all the pre-colonial kingdoms in Nigeria. All right. On this note, I want to welcome you back to the show, The Breakfast Show on TSL Nigeria TV. I did mention earlier that I have some guests in the studio with me. I have Sir Paul Ofuni and, of course, Ibukun right here with me. And today we are going to be talking about the Best of Edo Awards initiative. Good morning, guys. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
All right. So first and foremost, Sir Paul, I would like you to introduce yourself and your role as regards the Best of Edo Awards.
All right, Sir Paul is my name, Paul Ofuni. I'm the president of Workfront African Network, the convener of the Best of Edo Awards. Practically, I am the director of projects for the for Best of Edo Awards.
Okay. All right. Good to know. And of course,
I am Adeni Bukonlua, the head of publicity and media for Best of Edo Award.
all right. Welcome to the show once
Thank you
again.
very much.
Okay. So quickly, Sir Paul, I'd like for you to tell us what the Best of Edo Awards is all about.
All right, the Best of Edo Awards is a platform that recognizes Edo sons and daughters
Okay.
at home and in diaspora
Okay.
that have done absolutely well for its people, the culture, and its geographical location.
Okay.
So that's what Best of Edo Award stands for.
Okay.
Reaching out to Edolites across board, Nigeria and diaspora, and ensuring that we project them at this point in time why they do these things that they do and why they are still alive.
Okay. So how long have you been on this journey?
Well, it has been 4 years now.
4 years.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
4 years.
Yeah.
Good, sound 4 years.
All right. Cool. So what has been the story so far?
Well, like I earlier said, it has been a smooth journey reaching out to Edolites. But before now, what led to the Best of Edo Award initiative, we find out that it's not common among us acknowledging or recognizing personalities who are impacting societies. We hear so much of their stories when we are writing their tributes. And I think that should be put behind us and we give them their flower while they're still alive.
Of course.
That was what gave birth to the idea of the Best of Edo Award. And so far, so good. The first, second, and third edition has been superb.
Wow.
We've gotten responses across board. People are reaching out to us, applauding the initiative, participating by way of nominations, by way of supporting, sponsorship, partnership, and all of that. But, you know, it can't be too smooth. Coupled with the fact that Edo State is more or less like a civil servant state. No big organizations that can actually fund it the way it should be.
Yes.
But we have struggled through the first 3 years, and this year is coming out good.
Yes.
We've been able to, within a short time, reach out to some Edolites and project them.
Yes. All right. Something catchy you said earlier that I think I actually agree with. Over here in Edo State, the Benins basically they lack in the aspect of giving accolades to their own people.
Yes,
but you know, even back in the day before the civilization came, our forefathers knew how to use their arts.
Yeah.
You know, the brass or bronze, they make statues. You go around Benin City, you see some of all these amazing statues or statues of you know, people that have done great things in the kingdom, that have put themselves on high pedestals in the kingdom. And that's a way for us, that, you know, our generation to come and say, you know, people like this actually existed some time ago, and this was what they did, and this was what they did before we came around. And I think Best of Edo Awards now is trying to bring that back but yes, in a more civilized manner. All right, so next question to you now, Miss Ibukun. Okay. In your capacity as the Director of Publicity, what are some of the challenges that you would say you've encountered so far?
The challenges are trying to project this initiative.
Okay.
You know, generally, most persons, they don't really buy some ideas until you push it forward to them. So it took us a lot of things for us to be able to do that.
Okay.
And to an extent, I believe we are doing well.
All right. Okay. So this next question might sound well somehow, but then the whole idea of the Best of Edo Awards and how long you've been doing this must have shown you some things peculiar to the Edo people. So what are those things that this journey has made you discover about the people?
Okay, let me first agree to what a former executive governor of Edo State said,
Okay.
Chief John Ediga Oyegun. He said, the Edo people, when they set their mind on something, they do it.
Okay.
That's a fact.
Yes.
If you go across the ocean to the diaspora, you hear the names of Edolite mentioned across board, whether in the health sector, in the engineering sector, just name it. Recently, an Edo person was named as member of the Joe Biden administration. That's a whole lot for the Edo people.
Yes, of course.
All right. One of our man from Edo State here had a fight a few days ago, and he delivered excellently well. These are facts proven in the past, and it still counts now. So it's only unfortunate that the synergy is not there to drive that spirit, to drive that force, that when an Edo man is put in charge to do something, he sees it through.
Okay.
And for a very long time, because that synergy has not been there, it's give them this, put them in this light that they are lazy people. They can't do nothing. But we want to change that narrative.
Okay.
And also, an Edo man, whether in Benin or anywhere, it's a proud man, with or without money, for instance.
Yes.
When there's a gathering, an Edo man is expected to do the kola nut breaking. I want to say, so far, I might not be correct, but so far, they are the only tribe that is giving that acknowledgement at every occasion, whether it's in Benin or elsewhere. The moment they are acknowledged or their presence is acknowledged, they are accorded the right or that privilege to, oh, let's have an introductory statement, the kola nut breaking because we have a chief here. Yeah. They always say, Agasedo, Edo Ojo. You know, I'm not really a Benin person, but I think I understand that adage. When you are in Benin, Benin's senior, and even when the Benin man goes somewhere else, he remains senior, kind of. And if we, to an extent, can look inward as a people, okay, look at our geographical location, we have seen past what we have, and we are peeping into the Western culture, what comes from that side. And they came to take from us what they have there. That's what we are struggling to go there to get. You understand? We have so much to project ourselves as Benin. Yes. Okay, now it goes beyond just Benin as a tribe. Edo State in general, we have different tribes. We have the Esan, we have the Esako, you have the so many of them here. It's one place, it's one people. So when we continue to reintroduce these cultural values and keep practicing it in our day-to-day life, from there begin to export it across the ocean, you'll find that this is one of the best states in Nigeria and one of the historic places in the world, like you said.
Yes.
You understand? I think so much have been learned during the course of our journey for putting this event. So much have been seen, said, exchanged from some prominent Edolite. When you hear some stories, you just, wow, seriously? And why are we still like this? So I think it's a general call.
Okay.
Yes, we've taken the bull by the horn, but it's not our project anymore. The state should come into it.
All right.
Private organizations should come into it. They are doing gradually, you know, like she said, when it's not what they want to see or hear, they struggle to want to accept it.
Yes.
But we are not going to relent.
Yeah.
4 years, like I always say, is still at the cradle stage. Before we get to the 10th edition, we are sure everyone Edolite is part of the Best of Edo Award. We want to make it an event that you look forward to attend at the end of the year.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So thank you. The next question now. You know, in light of what Sapo just said, clamoring on people to be part of this amazing initiative, I was going to ask you, how has the people in Benin or Edo State welcomed the idea of Best of Edo Awards?
Okay, I will say, let me rate it. If I should rate it, let me say 60%.
Wow. Okay.
60%, but I know and I believe that they will accept it more as time goes on.
Okay.
Because, like you said, we are still in the cradle stage, rather. So we are still pushing for us to get to that point. And people have started accepting it to an extent. We can see it. So we believe we'll get there.
All right, definitely keeping our fingers crossed. So before I ask the next question, let's talk about the event that is slated for the 21st, right?
Yeah,
21st,
sure. 21st
of this month.
November, yeah.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, 4th edition of the Best of Edo Awards. Now, if we go by the objective of the program, we have a whole lot we tend to reveal at every edition. Each edition comes with a tag or a theme, and we follow that theme from preparation, which is the pre-event, till the event, and even the post-event and all of that. This year, it's tagged creativity. We did so because our intention is to quickly capture the mind of the youth. Now, if I will take you back a bit, we have lost so much of societal values, mostly among the youth. We want to try to also use the Best of Edo Award as a platform to correct some certain things. For instance, we keep celebrating those who are into things that are not right.
Okay.
He made 10 million. He can't account for it, how he made the money. And we are celebrating that person day and night. The person is on the papers, is on television, is on the news, on radio. All right? When that person storms an event center, everybody is raising their hands, cheering the person up. And there is another person who is fair, honest, sincere, and working diligently, making genuine income. And the person is abandoned, is left somewhere. Do you think it won't cross the mind of that individual to say, I think I better change my position. Let me join those who are doing the wrong thing. Okay. Now, we gave attention to the youth this edition.
Okay.
We want to see how quickly we can to help them change that narrative of following the path of celebrating unjust people, celebrating criminals, celebrating people who don't have moral values, whether for individual or person or their environment.
Okay.
So we are attracting them and showing them that that man did well and he was celebrated. Because you can go to the street, do your vox pop, you find that I will tell you, I'd rather be a billionaire for 2 weeks than be a poor man for 90 years. Go and find out. Okay, leave that thing where they talk. I just want to make my money and I be my own. They don't care the end result. And the effects are always triple. It's most times does not affect them alone, but their environment, the people around. So when we say creativity, we are looking at the youth. They are skillful youth. We've been able to find them. We've been able to reach out to them, and we are projecting them at this very 4th edition of the Best of Edo Award. We have so few elderly people on our list. We did that so we could use them as a reference point to reach out to other youth.
Okay.
Now, 21st is few days from today.
Yes.
We are getting better by the edition. Emporium is the event center, and it's going to be a unique event. Event with a whole lot of entertainment, activities from presentation, performances, but it's going to be an unusual event, which we most times don't have here.
Okay.
We've had our challenges trying to put it to the people, but we are used to this jaye thing, the ayo and the hip hop. Like I said, it's not supposed to be our thing. Okay, we are bringing the cultural infusion. You walk into the Best of Edward on the 21st, you don't want to walk out of the venue until the event is down.
Okay.
Do you understand? So these are some of the structure the theme has been able to put together.
Okay.
We are also going to transmit the event via social media live.
Okay.
Because of those in diaspora, they've reached out to us several times. How can we be part of the event? And COVID-19, inflation of so many things.
Yes.
Some persons who actually wanted to come can't come home.
Okay.
They have picked interest in the diaspora. They have picked interest. You understand? We have partners from Tide FM in Germany, African Heritage Radio Germany. People are responding, supporting the project. But they want to come, they can't come. So we decide to open a channel for them to watch the event. And I'm sure they're going to enjoy it.
Okay.
Yeah, over time, we are time conscious. We've been time conscious with our projects. 3 o'clock, we're already hitting the red carpet, and it's going to last for 30 minutes. We'll go straight to the event.
All right.
And we are sure it won't exceed 2 hours, 30 minutes event. We are very sure of that.
Okay.
So we don't keep our guests too long outside.
Yes. Sounds very promising. And I like the fact that you made mention of how you intend to use the platform to change some narratives that has been, been there for a while now, which are not supposed to be. But I still want to poke on that a little bit more.
Okay.
So how do you intend to use the Best of Edo Awards as a platform to change those narratives? How do you intend to carry that out?
Okay. It's not what we do alone. We're only going to set the pace.
Okay.
You are here. When you attend Best of Edo Awards, when you follow what we do, it will change your mindset.
Okay.
You pass down that information to the next person. He passes it to the next person. At your level, you are helping us to spread that.
Of course.
If we had not set that platform, there won't be any reference point. You understand? So we will keep searching. What people want to see is proof, evidence. Proof, evidence. They want to see. You understand? And the only way you can justify that is by giving them that evidence to see. That if I do it right, I will be celebrated.
Yes.
If I do it well, I will be celebrated. So there are more benefits to doing it right, but people don't know. There are more benefits. You are safe, you are secure, you are enjoying anytime, any day. The siren is blowing, you are not frightened. You can take people to your home. You can be anywhere, and you are okay. No mental stress, no unnecessary pressure from whatever they are doing that causes those negative effects on them. So we will continue to speak and preach of good virtue via the platform, the day of the event, after the event, via across different media platforms.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
We will not stop. Like I said, before we get to the 10th edition, we would have conquered at least a reasonable youth joining us to chant that we just need one person in one community. And that one person will give birth to another one person. And that one person will give birth to another one person. And we just keep spreading like that.
Yes.
It's not going to be an easy thing. It shouldn't be for Best of Edo Awards alone. But we are saying we want to set the pace rolling. We want to set the ball rolling. Join us. Let's preach this gospel of changing the narrative of how things used to be. Like you said, that Benin is a place everybody wants to come because of their arts, because of the cultural nature. It's an epic state.
Yes.
Call it the ancient city of Benin. It doesn't mean it's an old. It's actually an old place that still lives, still have the beauty to behold. So we shouldn't allow it die now. Not in our time.
No.
Not even where our children to come.
Yes, of course.
You understand?
Well said. Thank you very much. Final words from Ms. Ibuko before we call it a wrap on the show.
Okay. we are inviting you all to be part of this initiative, 4th edition of Best of Edo Award. Venue, the Emporium Event Center, JBS Estate off Saple Road, Benin City. Time 3 p.m. red carpet, 4 p.m. main event. Go get your tickets. We have the one for VIP, VVIP, and Diamond. Thank you very much. See you there.
All right, thank you for coming on the show once again.
Thank you very
I had
much.
an amazing time chatting with you people today.
It's a
My
pleasure.
take home for today is that there are more benefits to doing things right. Those are candid words from Sapo this morning. If you enjoyed our conversation, do well to drop your comments down at the comment section below, and do follow us across our social media platforms at TSL Nigeria TV. My name is Osasoge Ibiayi. Do have a fantastic rest of the day.
Stay connected to TSL Nigeria and get updates on the go all day, every day. Subscribe to our YouTube channel on TSL Nigeria Space TV and join our online family.